Hello, Bilo Bloggins here. It is Tuesday the 14th of January 2025 and this is vlog number 9. So I said I was going to try and change things up a bit for these vlogs, and I've given myself a bit of an video editing challenge. For later I'm going to be doing a time-lapse video of me building this bad boy Lego set. I got it for Christmas a few years ago. I think my younger sister bought it for me. It is the helmet from A New Hope that Luke Skywalker wears as Red 5. It will be, like I say, it will be a time-lapse video, and then I'm going to try and figure out how to do a voiceover while I'm editing it, which hopefully will be nice and straightforward, but it'll be hopefully a little bit different than just staring at my mug while I ramble on. So yeah, that's the challenge for today. I'm going to go tidy up a little bit the place that I'm going to be filming it and try and figure out what the best camera angles and all that are, all that fun stuff. But yeah, that's the challenge for today. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how it goes. Just change things up a bit, like I said, just so yeah, just to try and expand my skills in video editing and, you know, have a slightly different video on the channel for a change. But yeah, should be relatively straightforward, I hope. But we shall see. I shall hopefully see you slightly later. Yeah. Cheers. Right, so here we go. Voiceover Beardo here. Yeah, taking on the beginning of this Lego model. I think it was maybe bitten off a bit more than I could chew. I think there's a lot more pieces than I thought it was going to be, and yeah, it took me longer than I thought it was going to get to the point that I did. So we're about, yeah, you'll see as we go along. It was quite fun to build. It's been a long time since I've built a proper Lego set, so it's a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. A lot of small pieces and things like that, but it was good fun. Star Wars is something that I enjoy quite a lot. It is, I think, my first experience in science fiction, or certainly my earliest foray into science fiction as a genre. I got the special edition VHS tapes. If anyone remembers VHS tapes, for I can't remember if it was birthday or Christmas when I was 7, but that's what kicked off my love of science fiction, basically. So to be able to do to combine Lego and Star Wars together, that was good. It quite a lot more focus than I thought it was going to take to build this, because I was trying to work out what the different size pieces were, and because I'd emptied the first bag out, I kind of lost a couple of pieces, and I was trying to figure out the proportions, because I got a bit confused about some of the pieces because they looked similar but were slightly different sizes. So that's what I was trying to figure out there just now. and some of the pieces just look the same. So I couldn't quite figure out what ones were the ones that I needed. But we got there eventually. Yeah, and as you can see, they're sort of rooting around for a few pieces because I couldn't figure out which ones were the ones that I wanted. So, very start of the base there, I'm trying to show off, but it gets there eventually. There were so many small little fiddly bits in this bit that only really made incremental changes, so I got a little bit frustrated trying to pick them all out, because they just seem to be so many small bits to try and find and piece together. So I was trying to find the right bits and getting a bit frustrated because it was hard trying to find the small little two-piece ones, like the small little two-dot bits, in amongst all the ones that I'd kind of dumped out onto the table. Yeah, so I got there eventually. I think at this point I was slowly losing my mind a little bit, trying to pick out all the small pieces. Like I said earlier, I think I probably bit off a bit more than I could chew. Didn't realise it was such a big project with so many small little pieces. And then I think at this point, or close to this point, I suddenly realised that I've got loads left before I've even completed the base. I think here, this is where I'm realising I've suddenly got loads to go before I've even completed the base, or the first bag. So I'm trying to figure out if I should leave it here and continue in the next video, because my brain was starting to overcook a little bit here. I think I was starting to my brain was starting to fry a little bit, trying to figure out how things were going together and spatial recognition and all that. So I was sort of slowly starting to lose the will. I'd realised it was a bigger project than I initially thought. Yeah, I think this is the point where I think my brain is a bit like, yeah, I've had enough now, and sort of starts to switch off a little bit, and I'm sort of looking through the different pages, realising I've still got quite a few steps before I've even finished the top of the base yet, so I give up.